home from work.
You better have my money.
Yo, what's hood, what's good, what's going down on your side of town? You already know what it is on this terrific Thursday up here in the virtual man cave entertainment. Tonight we got the Diamond, the MLB weekly rundown with Nate the Great. You know what I'm saying? What up to my homie D Rigger? You see the guy right there, you know what I'm saying? The homie Art, aka the Panamanian professor, the health and wellness guru, and the one and only brother Jay from around the way, myself. What up, fellas, man? How y'all feeling, man?
What's going on?
Chilling, maintain.
Yeah, as always. Man, what's good with you?
It's not my show, man. I'm not gonna say nothing. It's not my show.
So, just so we have a little behind the scenes notation, so you guys know what happened. Unc wanted to start the show like 5 minutes ago. But Nate was like, yo, bro, this ain't Monday. You ain't going to tell us when to start the show. We're going to start the show at the top of the hour. You know what I mean? So I was like, you know what? You right.
I'm a guest speaker tonight. I'm just a guest. That's right.
So as always, you know what I'm saying? We just want to let you know before we get started with the highlights, you know what I'm saying? Yo, listen, every Monday, you can come check out our big bro, the D Rigger, triple OG right there, as he presents Moments with Unc. You know what I mean? It's a dope, interesting show. You know what I mean? You just tap in, tune in, and whatnot. Get some dope information. Hey, of course, man. We can't forget you, young Lord. What up, family? How you feeling, kid? What's shaking, man? Come on, man. You unforgettable, man. You rolled out with the whole show. You said you was about to go to sleep, but you didn't go to sleep because you were still listening to us in the background. So we appreciate you. We ain't gonna forget you, God. But tonight, you know what I'm saying? Stay tuned. I hope you like baseball because we got a lot of baseball information going on and going down. And without further ado, let's get the show started with the first highlight, yeah.
To third, off the body of Lee, backing up Kreidler, goes to third, and he's out.
Wow, what a play.
Just while the Twins drew it up to get the lead runner. To third, off the body of Lee, backing up Kreidler, goes to third, tag, and he's out.
Wow.
Damn.
Yo, did that hit him in the rib or something?
Looked like
not really. I wouldn't really say hit his ribs. More up top.
Okay. Well, I know he got a bruise. I know that. I know he got a bruise on his chest, his ribs, something.
Ow.
He played it off. He hurt. He had to put an ice pack on that.
It hurt.
Give him a Motrin.
Says the bulk guy. There's a fly ball headed out towards deep right field. Fernando back at the wall. He will leap and make the catch. Falls down and gets it to Merrill as tagging up and scoring is Ramos. The catch. Says the bulk guy. There's a fly ball headed out towards.
They need to make the wall a little bit higher in that stadium.
I was about to say, Jay, is my man
that
like 6 foot?
League.
Is that nigga 6'9"? Is he big? No, that wall is short.
He's about 6'3".
That was a short wall, wasn't it? That was a short wall, huh?
That wall was like 4'2".
That wall is the right field wall is shorter over there, and he's 6'3".
What's that?
Oh, he's 6'3" too.
I told you he's like 6'3".
And then what killed me is, bro, if you would have ran a little bit faster, you could have been there to just post that up, trying to make it look all dramatic and shit. And watch that guy.
You know what makes it even funnier? He robbed him the same place last year.
Wow. Dang.
Top notch. The air to Ray Martinez near the fence. He makes the catch. He got it. He hung on by the netting. What a catch by Martinez.
3 up, 3 down.
He's top notch.
he only did that because the net. He knew the net was
But
there.
that's wait, Jay. I don't think you get the smartness of this. This is the only time that you want to be able to jump in.
I mean, I guess we
Hi
can
there,
shout
Shin. What's
out.
up? Bro, I mean,
What up?
honestly,
What up?
how
What
many
up?
times have we seen? Look, I know they actually started putting the netting on the first and third base lines a little bit more in most of the major league parks. Hey, did you see that shit that happened with the bat? I don't know if you got that, Nate. I don't want to spoil it if you got it as a highlight.
I might have one of them.
Yeah, okay. Well, anyway, this is the reason. This is one of the reasons they did this a couple of years ago to put the nets on the first and third base line so nobody can get hit by some flying debris and shit.
I
But
mean,
in
I
this
get it.
case, I would use it if I was the infielder and or outfielder that's coming that close. Just jump in that shit, try to make that play. That's a great fucking use of the goddamn
I'm
park.
not.
That's a good
Oh, I'm not
play.
mad of it. It's a smart play.
And there's a drive. High, deep, all the way back. Deepest part of the ballpark. And that baby is gone.
God damn, he hit that some bitch, didn't he?
Another monster shot.
He was mad at somebody. Ooh, he spun that like Big Pocket.
Yeah. Every bit of it. And that banged off of a catwalk way up there, too.
Hey.
And there's a drop.
Yo, is he up for a contract, Nate?
No, he's not.
Who was that, Nate? Who was that?
Huh?
All right, switch over.
We ain't going nowhere. Gone.
Hey, peace, love.
Big D.
Peace, love.
Where you been?
Mami, ¿qué pasó?
Where you been?
Yeah, all right. What you doing, man?
Right. You know good and well my mom don't speak no Spanish.
I know, right? What you doing?
All I said was what's up, man. Come on, everybody know that. Man. Come on,
What is you doing?
And that's
on,
that's Junior Caminero, just to answer your question.
Caminero?
Yeah, from Tampa Bay, one of the best players on the team.
Is he Dominican? Oops.
He a ball hitting son of a gun. That's what he is. He put back the ball on that son bitch, boy. God.
Yeah, he was mad at somebody.
Woo, real mad, wasn't he, Jay? He beating the snuff out of that.
Quickly, that is down.
Oh, he could have got that.
On a half a swing.
He got his hit cut.
Beautiful, my ass.
Look at that smile. 2-2.
You know what I'm
He
gonna say?
reaches out, floats it.
It's because it's the curse.
Curse of what?
The Oakland Athletics. It's the curse of the Oakland Athletics because he could have got that. Since the Athletics have left Oakland, that whole organization. Thank you, Nate. That organization.
Go ahead and give him the disclaimer.
Oh, okay. Sorry, disclaimer.
No, I'm talking about the Oakland disclaimer.
Oh, the Oakland disclaimer. Okay, cool. So, y'all don't know. I'm upset that Oakland, all the sports teams in Oakland have left.
Oh, I am too, bro. Believe it or not,
right.
I am too.
So, right now, I believe in my heart that the Athletics and all the professional teams are going to have a hex over them over the next few years because of how they did the people in Oakland where their roots is at. Now, I don't wish no bad on none of the players. I really wish the players, find a way to leave the team and go somewhere else and flourish, But why you play with that organization is it might not be too good for y'all, bro, because what they did to the people to the city of Oakland was foul. You know what I mean? It was wrong. Okay. So it's gonna happen to the owners, not the players. I don't wish nothing bad on the players.
Yeah, I mean,
if you saw that last highlight, right? If that dude would have sprinted a little bit faster, he could have caught it. If he would have dove or something, but he was just lazy. And I'm pretty sure he's not a lazy player. He's an elite player. It was just that the heaviness and the bad vibes of the jersey, it slowed him down. It was a heavy weight. You know what I mean?
Jay might be right though, because look at the Raiders.
He had a
since they left.
Hold up. Wait,
Okay,
Oh, thanks.
appreciate it. I got his
All
button
right,
up.
Appreciate it.
all right. Let me get back to my face making here. Jay,
Talk to me.
first off, my brother. First off. How you
Right.
gonna be putting hexes on folks? You ain't even from there. You ain't got nothing to do with Oaktown. You got
Listen.
not a single fucking thing. How are you, Jay,
I'm taking my
gonna
do
put
rag
a
off
hex on these people? How do you do that? How?
because you know why? I stand I stand with the people in Oakland. I
Man, I'm about
understand.
to go to. I'm
Listen,
about to walk my. Hold on
nah,
for a
you
second.
gotta
Hold
listen.
on, man. Hold on for. Can I? I'll be
Wait,
right back.
wait,
I'll be. What? You
hold
want me
on.
to wait? You want me to
Hold on.
wait?
You gotta wait. You gotta wait. Now, I
In the
mean,
courtesy that this ain't
look,
my show, I'm gonna wait. Go ahead.
so listen. We all know the Oakland Athletics, the Oakland Raiders, Golden State Warriors. There is a history that is tied with them. MC Hammer was the bat boy for the Oakland Athletics.
Yep.
You're gonna get to a point here. I'm gonna try to see what it
You know what I'm
is. So
saying?
what you trying to do?
The Oakland Raiders back in it was the Oakland Raiders. You know, when you wore that Oakland Raider hat, it meant something because they was the bad boys, right? They was the goons out there, right? So the people of Oakland had pride.
Yeah, I
The
see you,
people of
Nate.
Oakland.
Don't worry, Nate. I see you, Nate. I see you too. I see your
So
face.
so listen, the people of Oakland, they had pride. They had sports teams that they could cheer for that represented who they were, their culture, their city. It was a lot of jobs. It brought a lot of money out there.
A fucking trumpet.
People were employed.
Who got a saxophone?
But I'm saying people had jobs out there. And now you took a lot of jobs from the people. So I'm kind of mad that they did that, bro. That's not right. I don't even know what you're trying to play, Unc, but you just need to stop. So
All right. Then can
I just
are you
think
done? Is that
I'm
so?
done.
Is
I'm
that
done.
soliloquy? Is that you done with that soliloquy?
I'm done with my soliloquy. I'm off my soapbox.
All right. Let me get back to the original question. What do you got to do with Oakland to be putting a hex on everybody?
I didn't put a hex on anybody. I'm just
The
making an
teams,
observation.
Jay, the
I'm
teams, the
just
people.
making an observation
You
based
said a
upon what
hex, fool. You said you putting it on them.
I didn't say I said the team has a hex on them, it
They
looks like.
ain't got no hex on them. Want to know why? If they really did,
Why?
they would. If they really did, they'd still be walking around with the name on their back. They ain't hex. They just suck. How about that? Let's just go with that. Boo. They just suck. And you can't be hexing nobody if you ain't from there. You ain't from Oakland. You can't be saying no mess like that. That's crazy mess.
So for one, I ain't never put a hex on nobody. For
You
two,
did. You just hexed their asses.
I said they have one on them. I didn't say I put it on them.
Boy, you
Paul.
almost said you put him on him. You put it on him. It was you, Jay.
Nope.
Wow, he can walk on a bullet of a home run that gives the Dodgers the lead.
That must have been Ohtani, huh? That had to have been Ohtani.
Absolute blur of a home run from Shohei Ohtani.
You gotta
Yo,
put your
man.
glasses on.
12 miles an hour off the bat. Wow.
You gotta put your glasses back on.
Who was that?
Who you think it was?
Ohtani.
Of course.
I was gonna say Godzilla.
And that was number 25. That was number 25. When he hit that, he just hit number 26 today.
And that
Now,
25
let me
went
wait. I thought he
112
had
miles per
more
hour.
around this time last year. I thought he had more around this time last year.
He did, but you got to remember he was injured.
He was
He
injured.
was hurt. He was on the IL the first half of the season. Not the first
I
half,
didn't know
but
nothing.
the early part.
I didn't know nothing about that. Damn, that dude is amazing, bro.
You know why, Unc? You know why you ain't know nothing about it? Because you haven't been tapped in and tuning into the show, kid. You gotta cut
My
that out,
bad. You might have a point
It's
on
always
that. Now,
good.
that one I'm gonna have to agree on, Jay.
ABS powered by T-Mobile.
Did he swing or he threw the bat at the ball?
Robot says ball game. Gonzalez goes.
Oh, he painted that son. Whoa, that was a good pitch.
Yeah, he tried to be. Listen,
that was
listen.
nasty.
And he
The
kind of
bat
like
is new.
drops the bat when the pitch is still coming.
Listen,
Bruh, that mug, I know why. Hey, I would have asked for all kind of help on that one too.
Yo,
Man,
the bat is new.
hey,
He
play
got
that
ice.
again, Jay. That was a pretty
he just
pitch,
dropped the bat. Like,
that was a pretty pitch.
Because he thought it was ball. Because he thought it was ball 4.
That was a pretty ass pitch, bro. That motherfucker was. It looked like it was lining up the whole way too. Like I'm finna hit it right there. That was a nice pitch.
It was. He iced him.
He froze his. It was a damn. I got to throw my. Oh shit! The ball didn't even get in yet.
Hey, Jay, I sent you a side message too.
Cracks this one back toward the wall, and it is gone. Home run. High fly ball again, deep field, backing up Hernandez, backing up to the wall. It is gone again. Zayden steps in, swinging a drive out to left center field. He cracks this one back toward the wall, and it is gone. Home run.
Okay.
Hey, first
That's
of
how
all,
he's feeling.
I think there should be a rule, Jay. No,
What
I can't say Jay. There should be a rule, Nate. Can't have no funny ass names that nobody can pronounce. Get it on the highlights.
George Lombard.
His name.
George Lombard. His name is George Lombard.
That wasn't George Lombard. That was the Dang with the 2 home runs.
No, so one of them was George. From I might have my mind mixed up. Hey, Jay, what did they say? Did it say the 2 brothers?
No, that was Sedane Rafaela on that one. That was the 2 home run one.
Yeah, Rafaela Sedane, 2 home.
Oh, okay. So my bad. Continue on. And his name is not hard to pronounce.
Say it.
Finish your rant.
Sedane Rafaela.
Oh, okay. Now you Puerto Rican. I got you, Nate. You good?
With Max Clark right here. Uh-oh. Max, fly ball, right field to the wall. There's number 1. Max Clark goes yards. Somebody.
Damn, why stop on them kissing at the plate and shit?
Yo,
Max Clark goes yards.
are you sure that was a major league stadium? Like, what are they playing? I mean, I'm not taking no credit.
That was in Williamsport. That was in Pennsylvania.
Yo, I'm not taking away. I'm not taking away from the home run because he did clear it all the way out. You know what I'm saying? All the way over.
It was
like
that guy on that cardboard box that ran and got it, right?
I'm gonna be real with you. That looked like one of them, the Little League World Series and stuff like that.
Williamsport.
Like, what was that, man? Nate, that looked like it was.
I got it.
Nate, was that the Athletics?
Yeah. So
exactly.
That's their minor league. That's their minor league stadium.
All I'm saying is, you see what I mean?
Jay, I'm about to give you your props, fool. There you go. I had to say.
Well, to be true, that's the complaint from the jump was they told them they should have never moved there in the first place. Yeah.
Oh.
So he catch with his eyes closed.
You gotta be kidding me.
Okay.
Yeah, no, he wasn't kidding you. That motherfucker got blinded. He got lucky on that joint.
Scotty loses.
That could have been his head. That could have been his head. Yo, I think he was lucky. He probably got the big lead right at the end.
Wait, did somebody mess up their jerseys and wash them in bleach or something?
The whole uniform.
That's one of them alternate jerseys. They've been coming out with all these different kind of alternate jerseys these days and stuff like that.
Yeah.
For the bright white jersey in the sunlight.
You see what I mean? Look at the jerseys.
You can't. Hey, Jay. I no longer. I'm not making no more fun for. I got you, bro.
That was the athletics too.
That's why I'm shutting
Yeah.
up.
That was athletics. That was their
I gotta
jersey.
shut up, Jay. I gotta shut up. You right. They deserve
And,
all the shit
and
they
listen,
getting.
and if you
They
know,
deserve
if
all
you
of it.
knew I was wrong, right? You know, Nate would be like, "Yo, Jay."
I didn't know I was wrong like that, Jay. I was wrong. I was wrong.
Listen,
Yeah, they hooped up.
It's all right. We understand. Now you see the light. We
That's
forgive you.
crazy business, bruh.
The defense rest. Jay's on his Matt Murdock tonight.
Word up, bruh. Can't
'Cause
go nowhere with it,
listen,
bruh. That man
you
is
know,
on fire.
if if I was wrong, we got MLB Nate the Great right there. He'd be like, "Yo, Jay, come on, man. We can't be biased." But even he's like, "Yo, listen, I will not agree or disagree. I just won't say nothing right now because Jay might have a point."
Nigga on his fucking Doctor Strange shit tonight. Go ahead with your bad self.
I allow him some grace, on the show.
Word up. You need a cake, Jay. That's what
you know
need.
what, Nate. I appreciate that because Unc doesn't give me no grace on Monday.
Motherfucker, that's my show, motherfucker. That's why I do what I do.
Oh, and what a play by Kirk. A headlong dive.
Whoa.
That's a catcher's play right
Squares.
there, baby. That's a good
Yeah.
catcher's play.
That's a play.
Yeah,
Oh, he got out of that box. He got out of the box quick.
yeah, he got out quick. Yeah, I ain't gonna front. That was a play.
I don't
right
see
there.
too many of those too often. That's a good play.
That's an old school
easy.
catcher.
As a former catcher, it's not easy. Trust me.
Listen, you got all that equipment, and then you got to get up and sprint like that.
Not only that, you got to flip the mask off, pop up.
And you got to jump out that, and you got to watch the ball and make sure you don't lose contact with it when you're going where you're going. You got to stay on it, bro.
You take flight and down. You got a whole GPS system on your arm and whatnot.
To flip that mask off your face and still be able to locate it is some good shit, man. That's
Most
good.
importantly, make sure you don't tear a ligament when you're trying to get up.
Hell yeah, because he pushed right on up out of there too, didn't he? He went from fucking crotch to roll. That was good.
And how your knees aren't, that's why catch is a young man's position. Because if you 35 trying to be a catcher and pop up like that, ain't happening.
Here, center field, Carrick and Johnston. Johnston's got it for the first time in Kyle Freeland's terrific career. The hometown kid with a complete game. In the air, center field, Carrick and Johnston.
Complete game. He played all 9 innings.
Yeah, he pitched the entire time. Yeah.
All right, shout out, young boy. You did your thing. Hometown hero. Kid.
When you're done with the highlights, I got a question. But go ahead.
It doesn't happen too often, especially out there in Colorado.
Well, in this day and age, anyway. But I got a question after the game.
Coors Field is a batter's stadium, so
higher elevation. Ball flies out better.
Yep.
Oh, I thought they had a little league wall in the back, yo.
No, they got a legit stadium.
Not there in Colorado. That's a fucking stadium, bro.
That's a stadium right there.
Oh,
that was a face plant. He's safe at third.
Whoa.
Face plant.
Kind of control.
Ooh, man, really good slide. Hope he is okay.
That be sliding and ended up in that kind of position.
He's safe at third.
he looked like a steal.
That motherfucker, but out in life. That's what he is.
He almost scorpioned himself.
Listen, his back. He pulled the back muscle right here. His back says snap, crackle, and pop right there.
Or his ass like to get folded up like a goddamn wheelbarrow. That's an idiot.
Face plant.
He lucky the back of his head.
Slide. Hope he is okay.
He almost cleated himself. All right.
Did he trip?
Almost hit himself in the back of the head. Hell yeah.
It's just the way he slid.
Yo, he knocked all the wind out of himself. I don't know if
you call that. Are we gonna call that sliding, Nate? Are we really?
Nah, he did a belly flop. He thought he was.
Sometimes if you sliding, that top part of your body got too much of it, then you're just gonna kind of dive and go forward. You're
just gonna eat the dirt. That's all.
Yeah, pretty much.
You was a lawn dart, motherfucker. What's the matter with you?
But at least
slide.
He gonna practice that all next week.
Garcia gets it a ride. Deep right field. Welcome to the Bronx, Luis. Yankees lead.
You got lucky you hit that.
Okay, that was kind of nice.
He
Shout
got
out to the
lucky. That
Yankees.
motherfucker, I think he got fooled and then was able to catch up to it.
Well, that's the Yankee. That's the new Yankee player from that they acquired during the trade deadline from the Washington Nationals.
Oh.
Who's been hitting exceptionally well for the Nationals this year before he got traded.
Oh, twice.
Well, we'll talk more about that, when we get to the news.
Flat thickens.
Into the air, deep left field. Torres back. George Lombard Jr.
Yeah, he is.
And left it. 0-2. Hit in the air.
Hey,
You tell by the ball coming off the bat, man. You can tell.
I already know what Jay thinking.
nope. I'm not saying nothing.
I'm impressed. That boy hit the hit out of the ball.
If anybody can get out of a pickle, it's Fernando Tatis Jr., and he did. Be back to the days I'm sitting on my couch and I watch Matrix.
What the hell?
Unbelievable that review, and they got Tatis picked
he got tagged.
Nah, he
Instant replay says,
and he did. Be back to
no,
the
he
days
backwards though.
Right there.
Nah, he barely made. I can't
instant
tell.
replay says, no, he didn't.
You said, all right, you just said barely. It don't matter if I barely touch you.
No. What I'm saying, I was gonna say he barely missed him, but
he
I
barely got away from that. That's what he's trying to say.
That's sitting on my couch and I watch Matrix.
That missed him.
Unbelievable that review, and they got Tatis picked off.
Man, he out. Check the
Jay,
check to see if the
again.
made a bet on FanDuel.
Ew. He said Kelsey.
Check, you better, man.
I just won $350 on Kelsey.
Drills this ball deep right field. Suzuki watches it fly. Leadoff home run, Shohei Ohtani. Good at bat. Great finish. 25th for Ohtani. Drills it.
I got something interesting about the Dodgers.
We might have seen number 26 before number 25, huh?
I got something about the Dodgers. To bring up later.
Oh my God! About the guy they just picked up and now they got a monster squad.
Nope.
Oh, you got more new. Your fucking MLB Nate. He got all the scoops.
Off the big board and right. Second of the day. PCA.
Yo, that whole acronym is the man, ain't he?
Word.
Yeah.
That acronym is the man. Hey, they was talking about him being a crazy youngster when he first got up. My man sounds like he really done made a name for himself out there in Chicago.
Oh, he definitely has.
Big smile on his face. He was smiling while he was running.
He saved it for the fam. Dad loves it. Fred loves it. Wife loves it. Mom's smiling. Let's go. It's time for high fives.
Beating his way into second with a big smile on his face. He was smiling while he was running.
He saved it for the fam.
So you notice that it took him. He spent 3,000 plate appearances in the minor leagues before he finally got called up and now got his first major league hit in front of his family.
I mean, it don't get no better than that. That's what the game is about, bro. Because he was running out of base.
That's the main thing. At least getting that call up, at least once to be able to get called up to the league. Because some people never even make it out of the minors.
Work. And there's a strikeout, and he leaps in the air and celebrates as only Jeffrey Young work. And there's a strikeout, and he leaps in the air and celebrates.
That's how you do it.
That was his first career strikeout.
That's how you do it. That's how you celebrate. Art, don't hate. You look like a hater.
Oh, I forgot. I ain't mean to send the second one because it's the same damn highlight. You can skip past that.
No, we can't.
You gonna play it again? You gonna loop it? It's time for the percolator.
He leaps in the air and celebrates as only
That's
Jeffrey
you
Young.
You gotta see it from two different angles.
And there's a strikeout, and he leaps in the air and celebrates as only Jeffrey Young work.
Now, don't be out there doing those celebrations and then mess around and tear your ACL.
Right. What's Martin Gramatica?
Right.
I didn't say anything when the Yankees highlights said, right? I ain't say nothing negative.
I mean, I'm just saying it because y'all got enough injuries as it is.
We passed the injury goblin and goon to another team. We are
Not
no
all
longer
of them. Not all of them. Not all of them.
Line drive, center field, caught by Ernie Clements. Wow. Stay tuned. The 11th inning is on the other side as we keep playing baseball. Line drive, center field, caught by Ernie Clements.
Yo, that was crazy. That was yo, is he up for a contract?
No, Jerry.
Oh,
Yo, everybody gotta be up for a contract because they ball.
He said they playing at that kind of level, they got to be only doing it when they up for a contract.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you don't ball out any other time.
Jay said he up for a contract.
Trust me, he says this every show.
Nate, you could tell who watches the show and who don't watch the show. It'd be your own peoples.
It's either they up for a contract or checking for steroids or check his FanDuel.
Yeah, I remember the steroid joint. Test him after the game.
I'm just saying.
Or check his parlay. Make sure he ain't got a parlay out there. If somebody if an outfielder lets the ball roll past them, check their parlay.
And just a disclaimer, I say this just being funny, just joking. I really don't think that all this stuff is going, it happening. It's just being a comedian, being silly.
Man, that's not a disclaimer. Put the whole disclaimer in there, Jay. So that way there ain't no fuss or russ about it. They know you joking. Go ahead, get the full disclaimer.
The words and views on the show that are expressed by the speaker and the speaker alone, and only represent them and the person that is only speaking. All right, we do not represent the virtual man cave in the totality on this whole platform, just the individual, and that's it. So the person who's saying it said it, meant it jokingly,
Just that motherfucker right there.
and don't take it to heart. All right. And if you do,
no, that way. Do it again, Nate. No, the other way, Nate.
If I do it that way, I'm putting nobody.
That one right there, Nate. That's that motherfucker
right. All right.
There.
Why me? Why me?
Right. Thanks, Art. Thank you, Art. Thank you, Art.
It gets away. Here it comes. PCA is in, and the Cubs win it. There goes PCA. Throw it out.
You got lucky.
The acronym is everywhere, baby. The acronym is everywhere.
He hopped over the tag, and now it's a race to get back to the bag or the dugout, whichever he chooses.
Yeah, that would have been special if he was safe, but just going to conserve some energy time and go in the dugout.
As he hopped over the tag, and now it's a race to get back to the bag or the dugout, whichever he chooses.
Yeah, that would have been special if he was safe, but just going to conserve some energy time and go in the dugout.
I was completely not understand. I thought he landed on the plate. What was he doing?
Right. I thought he landed on the plate too, man.
I thought he was on the plate. I was like, what was he doing?
Then he ran to the dugout before he got touched.
No, he jumped over because he jumped over the plate, right?
He jumped over the plate. I thought he landed on the plate.
I thought he landed on the plate.
Nah, he jumped over the tag and missed the plate. And when he turned around to go step, he just knew I'm out. I'm just going to turn around.
Make an effort, though, man. Come on, man.
I like that. Yeah.
Nah. All right. What you going?
Mind you, he just got traded to the Phillies from the Giants.
Ooh, check his parlay.
Jay, no, you can't. Jay, no, this one we not checking, Jay, because I gotta agree with Art. That was a nice jump, bruh. I don't think he meant to miss that. I don't think he meant to miss that.
It was a nice jump. He's been playing baseball his whole life. I'm pretty sure he's been doing that his whole life. That wasn't the first time he did it. And the
You don't
fact
think
that
he
he
could have
turned
landed right on
around,
it, Jay? You think he could have landed on it?
yeah, he could have. He could have jumped over and did a little twinkle toe. You know what I'm saying? Throw your foot back, drag your foot, hit the plate.
Think football.
You know what I mean? He could have did something.
Okay,
But no.
Jay, I like your thinking though,
But
bro.
no.
He could have, right?
You
He
want to
could
jump
have, right,
over.
Jay? He could
He
have.
could have.
He could have.
But instead, you jump over the whole tag, the whole plate, then you turn around and do a salsa move, and then turn around and run to the dugout.
I'm thinking, there's some conspiracy theory shit right there, Jay. I'm with you.
I don't know. All I know is I'm gonna play.
He could have kind of just gave him the toe drag. Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
I'm with you on that. Now, CJ, it ain't always bad. I'm with you on some shit. That one looked like a little suspicious.
The better career OPS against
Whoa.
Acuna puts it high in the sky.
Whoa.
Deep to left center. They collided and knocked it over the wall. The better career OPS. Deep to left
center.
They collided and knocked it over the wall. The better career OPS.
Listen, even the batter didn't know what was going on. He like, did that really just happen?
It's fielding drills all day tomorrow.
So let me ask you, in a situation like that, do we consider it a home run?
Yes.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, because it goes, as long as it doesn't hit the ground first. If it bounces off any of the players and goes over the wall, it's a home run.
If they would have hit his glove and it flipped out his glove over the fence, it's a homer.
Yep.
If it bounces off Jose Canseco's head and over the wall, or in this case,
wow, he's bringing a throwback.
These two, first of all, that motherfucker ball must have been coming down really straight and really hard for it to hit whatever it did and bounce all the way over that fence. And if it did it, I think it hit one of them. Did it hit one of them motherfuckers in the head?
I think it hit.
I think they hit their gloves. So like when they collided,
so everybody at the same time,
they kind of threw it up. Yeah, they kind of threw it up and threw it over.
Hey,
that's still just absolutely crazy that there's that kind of timing. And there they both are, and they hit the ball over the fence. That's
what happened to yelling. I got it.
Huh?
What happened to yelling? I got it. I got it.
It's it's more difficult on the road, Art, because when you're the road team, you're
screaming,
you got
and
the
they
crowd
definitely want that ball to go. Yeah, brother, I bet you was loud out there. I can't even laugh because I just think that's a very lucky play. You know what I'm saying? For them to not get hurt and then for that ball to hit them in the glove and bounce over, I think that's just a one in a million play right there. That's all.
Yeah, I know. It wouldn't be a podcast if I ain't had no food, y'all.
You got Jangles, man. You got Bojangles. Man, I miss Bojangles.
Hey Jay, go ahead and play that other clip because it's current.
I can't. I got shit in my mouth.
Hey.
What you talking about?
Oh, what you said? Timeout. Hey man, hit the button.
Yeah, because I said go ahead and play it now, Jay. Since we was talking about them putting the fencing up.
Oh yeah, I'm signing it up right now.
And this is why you should pay attention when you're at a baseball game. As soon as Jay pulls the video, this is exactly why you should pay attention at a baseball game.
Should be a souvenir down the left field line.
Ooh. Wow! God! Oh!
Get that hit a fan right on top of the head. I hope he's laughing. He's fine. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
And sit your dumb ass down. You laughing and you got hit right there with a baseball.
You red spot on his head.
He's gamer of the day.
Get out of here.
Let's take a look. Bro. I got it.
Hey. Right out the game.
Wasn't even looking.
What are you doing over there playing with his wife? If that's his wife.
See.
So actually, because I was actually watching that game when it happened. He said he was good, but the Giants security staff, they pretty much to make sure there's no issues. You know, you passing out or something later on, and then you can sue him for not. They made sure to take him away and let him at least be evaluated. Now, whether he came back or not, they never brought nothing else up about it.
Well, that's the smart thing to do, man. You get hit in the head, you got to go get checked out. Period. That's it.
You can't see. That's what got me killed because he out here trying to play Mr. Big Cool Dad. Oh, the ball hit me, but I'm all right. Nigga,
Not
you
me.
got brain
I'm
damage.
laid
You
out.
are messed up. You got a concussion.
Let me go get that scan.
See what's
going on. Look, I done been knocked out on the ball field before, so yeah, you gotta.
That ball, yo, bro, and again, that was a towering shot. That ball is coming down with a little bit of velocity on it, man. That shit hurt. That's a bait. If anything, yeah, take me over. I got a headache.
It's not
I
like
don't
he had
know
a
if I would blame nobody, but I know he got it. Well,
Listen.
I don't know.
No, he
Looked like he had a real thick head. Oh,
we still gonna have a headache, man.
I mean, it
That
wasn't like
ball
he
hit me in
had
the
a
head.
hat
I'm
on or
laying
anything
out.
else to kind of protect it a little either.
Yeah,
that's a hard-headed motherfucker.
But that rounds up the highlights and everything that we had tonight. Now we about to move on to the news. You know what I'm saying? And standards and all that other good fly stuff. So first up tonight, somebody's in trouble.
So, well, why you say that thing I wanted to say after the highlights was, so with the Dodgers, even with them making that big move after losing today, they are currently on a 6-game losing streak.
Hey, who else did they lose to?
And they lost to the Cubs. They played the series over the weekend, so they lost to the Cubs over they've been losing to the Cubs this weekend. I guess you could say more of that. And then over the weekend, excuse me. They were playing who were they playing? I gotta look that up because I was watching. Oh, they was playing the Red Sox, and the Red Sox was beating the brakes off of them over the weekend.
Seattle? Is that Seattle?
No, the Dodgers. Dodgers on the 6-game losing streak.
Oh, wait a minute. Wasn't they on like a 35-game winning streak just a minute ago?
It wasn't no 35 games, but they were playing pretty well. But no, they're on the 6-game currently on a 6-game losing streak.
Every good team is going to do it. They're giving everybody a chance, and then the next thing you know, they're going to go in there and beat everybody by 5 runs a game, and they'll be fucking World Series champions again. Fucking that's a stacked team, bro.
All right, did you have a question? You said after the highlights.
Yeah. So when it comes to pitchers, is there a skill set difference between a starter and a reliever, or is it just
or closer?
Yeah, and the closer.
There's a big stark difference. One is the amount of pitches they would want an individual to throw.
Right, but what I'm saying, no, that's strategy. I'm talking about the skill set between the pitcher.
I mean, look at them. They all come from different. I mean, not all pitchers throw the same, so they got to have different skill sets.
Because if you think about it, right, like you got. All right, so I'm two of the greatest closers ever. Mo Rivera and Dennis Eckersley. They had pitches, but they were closers. So, growing up, they were probably starters. So what happened to when they got to the big leagues that the manager said, okay, well, you're primarily going to be a closer versus a starter?
Nick, can I answer, Art? I mean, Nate?
Go ahead.
First of all, for an arm if somebody who could throw a ball like that at a consistent speed and be that accurate, you kind of want to utilize that individual at the end of games, and you want to do it maybe almost other nightly if possible. If you notice, a closer could come in like every other game. If he pitches a certain number of pitches, he could come back and he could pitch again. Dennis Eckersley started off as a starter, then went to the bullpen because they realized they can utilize his effectiveness. He stays in the strike zone. He has an array of pitches, and he can he usually gets people out quick, fast, and in a hurry. Meaning that if he can get them out of there, they might be able to use them the next night. Where of course a starter usually can't come back until 4 or 5 games. You know what I'm saying? Right? You know what I'm saying? So that's
No,
that's the big difference.
That's strategy, though. I'm talking skill set.
No, you have to remember most guys when they first come into the league, most pitchers come in starting off as a reliever unless when they were in college they were already I mean coming as a starter unless they were already reliever when they were like in college and like or it's already been determined you're going to be a relief pitcher. Mariano Rivera pitched 10 games in his rookie year with the Yankees in 1995 before he transitioned to the bullpen. Remember, he didn't immediately transition to a closer. He was a setup man for David Wetland. So then when they
Big
got
Wetland, that's right. He was the setup man for Wetland. You're right.
He was the setup man during the 96 championship run. Then Wetland moved on, went to Texas, and then Mariano became the
And
closer
then he
full
took
time.
over. Yeah, then they called him the man. That's right.
Because you got to go to other closers, Lee Smiths of the world. He's another one who, when he came in, Lee Smith was one of the greatest of all time too. Trevor Hoffman. And then you got the other way because you got pitchers who have switched over. Like if they're struggling, they switch over and they move to the bullpen. Look at John Smoltz. For about 2 years, he was the closer for the Braves before he went back to starting. It actually saved his arm a little bit. That was something that I wish the Washington Nationals would have did with Steven Strasburg. You know.
So is it more of an endurance thing versus a strength or skill set?
That plays that.
Go ahead, Nate.
Well, I was gonna say that plays a part in eventually because you don't see too many relievers, especially closers, go more than 2 innings.
Right.
You know, if they give up the lead and they keep them in, you know, sometimes they remember how they would bring in Mo in, just for example, since we're talking about him, he'd come in the 8th and then the 9th inning, and that's it. You never seen him go past that. Same thing with Aroldis Chapman. He's still playing to this day at 30 years old, still throwing 105, but even he doesn't go past 2 innings anymore.
So it's an endurance thing then.
But now the way they treat the game these days, they do things so it because you look at a pitcher like Clay Holmes, who just got traded from the Mets to the Cubs. But Clay Holmes was a reliever for the Yankees. But then when he moved over to the Mets, he became a starter. Same thing with Michael King, who was with the Yankees 2 years ago. Then he got traded. Then he left and went to San Diego, and with San Diego, he's a starter now.
Okay.
And nowadays they got this thing where sometimes I don't know, it's part of it in analytics. What they do? They'll have a relief pitcher start the game and only pitch like 1 inning, maybe 2 innings. Then they'll go with a regular pitcher after that. I've never understood that, but whatever.
Yeah, it don't make any sense.
So moving on to the news of the week, we got a lot to discuss. I'm gonna try to condense it in some ways because a lot happened during the trade deadline. But first, just some simple stuff that went on. Seattle Mariners pitcher Gabe Spire was suspended for 3 games for intentionally throwing at Detroit Tigers second baseman Gleyber Torres yesterday. He has appealed. He's also been fined as well, but he's appealing that suspension. So while he continues to appeal that suspension, he'll be able to play. Shea Langeliers of the catch for the I'm about to say Oakland, for the Athletics, went on the IL for a torn meniscus. Some of these news is from last week, but I figured I'd still share it this week as well. Lance McCullers Jr., who came over to the Milwaukee Brewers, he's been designated for reassignment. Cody Bellinger will be out for the New York Yankees, will be out 4 to 6 weeks with a grade 2 strain hamstring. Jay still on Shea Langelier. So that's Lance McCullers. Then moving on, like I said, Cody Bellinger will be out 4 to 6 weeks for the Yankees with a grade 2 strain. Moving on after that, you got Curtis Mead of the Boston Red Sox who went on the IL with a broken wrist. And whether being that it is in August, it's a possibility. That's the last we've seen of him for this season. Last, also, former Philadelphia Philly, former Yankee as well, former Milwaukee Brewer, Harrison Bader is out for the season with the Giants due to him having a scooter accident where he reportedly drove his scooter into the back of a fire truck, and that fire truck then ran over his injured foot. The witnesses there said that he was seen drinking at various points during the night before the scooter accident. Ooh. So from what I looked up, apparently his contract is on hold now as far as him being paid out.
Yeah, but yeah.
Drink at home, man.
or just don't be riding around on those scooters drunk. You know what I'm saying?
Call an Uber.
Fumbling the bag, Jay. You fumbling the bag.
I know the team got car service.
Listen.
Oh, but it's the summertime. They ain't gonna be paying for that shit.
When
They know everybody's on vacation. That's why they doing.
I mean, I understand you want to have fun, you want to chill, you want to bug out and enjoy yourself. But yo, you gotta be smart, yo. Like you can't put yourself in a position where you work so hard in life to play the game that you love, and then you do something, something stupid like this, yo.
Not to mention, go ahead, Jay.
Yeah, because not only are like you messing it up for yourself, what about your loved ones? What about the people that you take care of and stuff like that? Like, I don't know, man.
Not to mention, he just joined the Giants this year, and he's on a 2-year, $10 million contract, and at 32 years old.
How much he getting for 10 million for 2 years?
I'm sorry, 20 million for 2 years. My bad.
20 million for 2 years. Man, we just gonna talk about
another strain. Ryan O'Hearn for the Pittsburgh Pirates will be out for 6 to 8 weeks with a left quad strain. Jorge Soler, who was with the Los Angeles Angels, has been designated for assignment also as well. Possibility the last we've seen of him with the Angels jersey. Maybe somebody will pick him up. He's still got a healthy bat. He can produce for a team, who's making a playoff run. I didn't put it up here, but Andrew McCutchen was designated by the Texas Rangers. So it's possibly that this could be the end of his career, because he's for 36 years old, 38 years old now. So, I don't know if another team's going to pick him up, or if they do, they're just going to have him in the minors.
That's crazy.
Now, moving on to the trades, I'm just going to really try to focus on the notable trades. I'm not going to go over every single trade because that's a way, like we need a 2-day show for that. But some of the main trades. We'll first start with, of course, the main one, which was Tariq Skubal being traded by the Detroit Tigers to the Los Angeles Dodgers. Detroit received some relief pitchers in return: Zaire Hope, River Ryan, Brady Smith. Now the problem I don't have a problem with the trade. Hey, if it happens, it happens, because a lot of people are complaining now and saying the Dodgers are making it not fun. But, when the Yankees were running like that, they were getting the players, even though the Yankees did a lot of theirs over. A lot of the players they got most of them were past their prime. But still, if you got the money and it's the legal way, I can't complain about it. Skubal wanted to go back to California anyway. Now, he's from the Bay Area, but, of course, he's not going to say, oh, I want to go play for the Athletics. No. So he's going to go to the Dodgers.
That's because the Athletics are not there. So what the fuck doesn't matter?
The Athletics are rebuilding. They're a young team, because earlier on in the season they was in first place, fighting for first place. They still got a long way to go. They're concerned right now.
Not in the Bay.
Hey, I got to say something, man.
They in Sacramento still right now. I mean, they ain't that far from the Bay.
I got to say something, man. When you talk about the Athletics, and this, go ahead and say pause. Las Vegas Athletics just doesn't roll off the tongue as the same way as Oakland Athletics, man. It just doesn't. So I'm with Jay on that, man. It just.
Hey, man, everything needs a chance, bro. The Las Vegas A's, they got the Las Vegas Aces, they got the Las Vegas
Raiders. It don't roll off the tongue as Oakland. You know what I'm saying? Like Oakland.
Las Vegas Raiders. I like that.
It does. Like, when you hear Oakland, it's like, oh snap. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
you tried.
It's the fact that it seemed like they're taking all of Oakland's teams. Then
they did take on Oakland's teams.
The Warriors went to back to San Francisco, but like
San Francisco, it don't Golden State.
The thing about it is though too, the Athletics have been in Oakland since 1968, because they were previously in Kansas City before that. So, and it's like, I actually just thought that even if you were going to move the team, you should have just left them at the Oakland Coliseum for 2 more years, until that stadium was built. Personally, because they don't want to. We know the city. They don't want to pay any money. Nobody wants to pay to get it rebuilt. That's what you really needed because that stadium was falling apart. So they needed to build a whole new stadium. But they wanted to move out anyway. And they wanted to pull with the Raiders there to move out to Vegas. Thing about it is you got to worry about is the fan base going to be there, especially for a team for a lot of years have been losing 100+ games a season.
No.
But
Vegas, now their stadium will be a dome, thankfully.
Yeah, it's too damn high.
It gotta be. You in Vegas.
Well, their minor league team is not. And I think their minor league team is something like how it is out here. The Sugarland Cowboys, their minor league team, they got like it's like these lights or whatever they got that's supposed to keep some of the heat away. So it's not a dome like how the Astros is.
Yeah. Because ain't nobody spending no money for no minor league team. Y'all not worth it. Not in the minor league. When you get to the major league, you get central air inside the dome. You get unlimited sunflower seeds. Right now, you're only getting 1,000 seeds a month. Make it work.
You said a month?
Yeah. Make it work.
Another move that was made, the New York Mets traded, even though it's not going to be slide by slide, I'm going to just go with all of them that have been traded. They traded Freddie Peralta to the Tampa Bay Rays. Peralta was one of their big free agent signings, but it just wasn't working out for them. Tampa Bay usually can get the best out of their pitchers, but right now, I mean, so far, it don't look too bad for the Mets because that first game, he gave up 7 earned runs in his first debut game. Mets got a lot of prospects back there. They also traded Clay Holmes and Tyrone Taylor to the Chicago Cubs. They also traded away, they also traded away Ben Rochevert to the Dodgers as well, who took him because they put Dalton Varshan on the 10-day IL. Moving on, another big trade. The Yankees traded for Luis Garcia Jr. from the Washington Nationals. That's a great pickup for the Yankees offensively wise. I know a lot of people were thinking because Aaron Judge is out, Cody Bellinger got hurt, and he's out for 4 to 6 weeks. People were saying the Yankees needed some offense. That was the main thing. They were stressing about a catcher, which I think you just stick with Austin Wells for the meantime. But Luis Garcia Jr. I think is going to be a big pivot for them. They moved Anthony Volpe down to the minor leagues, him and Jason Dominguez. I didn't like the move of Dominguez. I would have preferred you kept him up because Dominguez is playing well. Volpe, in my opinion, should be the one on the outs. But I've heard rumors about they thinking about at the end of the season maybe Jazz would be the one. Jazz Chisholm is not the problem. I don't feel like you got Caballero who plays very well. I think you should have him out there with Jazz Chisholm. You can pick Garcia, and see the good thing about Garcia, he can play second, he can play first, he can play third base. So you got a utility man out there in the infield. Yankees also picked up Heliot Ramos from the San Francisco Giants in the trade, so that was a big pickup for them as well. Now, this trade, Luis Castillo, the Seattle Mariners, a surprise trade for me actually is them trading him to the Chicago White Sox. I didn't really see that trade coming. I thought that Seattle is still trying to play for a playoff spot, which they're still in the hunt for it. So I didn't really understand that. They traded him for Sir Anthony Dominguez and Nolan Jones. White Sox also got Joey Bart and Brenton Doyle as well in a trade between Atlanta and Colorado as well. Next one over, Jay, keep sliding. Like I said, I ain't going to focus too long. Just give a little brief overview. Again, Chicago Cubs also got Kevin Gausman, the starting pitcher from the Blue Jays. This was another surprise by the Blue Jays. Blue Jays made a couple of trades that I was surprised about. But Kevin Gausman now is going over to the Cubs, where I think he was before. Also, Dalton Varsho, the outfielder, they traded him to the Houston Astros for Spencer Arrighetti. Moving on, keep going, Jay. Joe Adell, the Los Angeles Angels traded him to the Cleveland Guardians in return for, let me make sure I got it right. In return for Jacob Cozart. Cleveland did very well in the trade. They got Blake Perkins, Nathaniel Lowe, who they got, and they got Foster Griffin from the Nationals. They traded away Bo Naylor to the Milwaukee Brewers. The Angels have been. The Angels also traded away Logan O'Hoppe to the Texas Rangers. And no, they did not trade Mike Trout. Mike Trout got too much money on the books. He's not going anywhere. And Mike Trout has a no trade clause where he can decide where he wants to go, and he says he doesn't want to go anywhere else but stay here in LA. He's got a $426 million contract. He's still getting
How
another
much?
426 million, and he's still getting another 185 for the next 4 years. Next 5 years, actually, 192 to be exact. So,
Good God Almighty.
Luis Reyes, who we saw in the highlights, who was trying to invade home plate or whatever, jumped over home plate. He was traded by the San Francisco Giants to the Philadelphia Phillies. Interestingly enough, the Giants didn't trade Rafael Devers. They traded everybody else but Devers. Phillies made some great pickups also as well. Moving on. Phillies also got Caleb Killian also as well, just to name that one. And they got Brooks Raley from the Mets. And Taylor Ward was traded from the Baltimore Orioles to the Seattle Mariners. He was actually the best. He was the best hitter on the Orioles this season so far. Been one of the top pick batters. Orioles also traded, and I'll go into that later because I know I got the highlight. Robbie Ray from San Francisco was traded to the division rival San Diego Padres. Padres also picked up. Who did they pick up? Got it written down. Oh, they also picked up Casey Mize from the Detroit Tigers as well. So Padres are trying to make that run. They have one of the weakest farm systems, so they gave up more farm players to get those two pitchers. And they had the third most used bullpen out of in the league behind the Yankees, and I forgot what the second team that's used their bullpen more. So it'll be interesting to see if San Diego even got enough. So now moving on to the next one. Now this is where we talk about Baltimore Oriole favorite Adley Rutschman was traded to to division rival Boston Red Sox along with Jake Rogers. Orioles received in return catcher Carlos Navarez and a couple of prospects in Anthony Everson, Kyson Witherspoon, Indy Ascar, and Juan Patinel. I ain't pronounce it correctly. No, I'm sorry. And one player to be decided on later. I think this is actually a good trade for the Orioles as far as trying to go forward. But the problem with the Orioles has always been, can they produce these players that they get, these prospects that they get? Boston, for the most part, Adley Rutschman, I know he's a fan favorite, but he's been injury prone for the last 2-3 years. I don't see the point in picking him up at the end of the day because he's not going to play much. You just get some veteran leadership, but Wilson Contreras is your everyday catcher out there in Boston. So moving on, Dustin May was traded from the St. Louis Cardinals. Him and JoJo Romero, they were traded to their division rival Milwaukee Brewers. Yeah, they were traded to the division rival Milwaukee Brewers. St. Louis got Alexander Frias and Josiah Raysdale in return.
I do my man
They really had that many slides. No, like I said, you go this. Like I said, Dalton Varsho was traded to Houston for Spencer Arrighetti. You can move past that. I already mentioned Clay Holmes and Tyrone Taylor being traded from the Mets to the Cubs. Luke Weaver actually was traded from the Mets as well to the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Wow.
Pittsburgh.
I didn't see that coming.
I didn't either. I was surprised with it.
Yeah, that was a shocker.
Pittsburgh.
You move on, Heliot Ramos. I already mentioned him being traded to
Hey, yo, out of all the pitches they choose, they picked that one. That's crazy. Next.
Moving on, Foster Griffin was traded. Nathaniel Lowe, like I said, that's a nice pickup as far as bullpen wise. I mean, not bullpen, but first baseman who's been to the World Series before. Moving on, Casey Mize. Some of these I went ahead of because I already just know. And then also like San Francisco Giants and Boston Red Sox traded us. San Francisco traded Marcelo Mayer to the Giants for Eric Miller. And keep going, Jay. You was just rolling on. But anyways, that was a little bit of the trade that I wanted to bring up. So really what I want to say is, I know y'all don't watch it as much as I do, but when you look at the trade, of course, everybody says the Dodgers made the best move with trading away, getting Tariq Skubal. But actually, if I had to say in the order, especially we're going to stick with the National League, you got to go. I know some of them picked. They said Dodgers, Phillies, Brewers, Cubs, then the Braves. But I'm gonna switch that up a little bit. I'm gonna say as far as who can now compete with the Dodgers, especially with pitching. I'm gonna go Phillies, and it's a little bit biased with the Brewers, but it's just like I always said it before. The Brewers have never shown that they can get it done in the playoffs when it matters. So I'm gonna put them below, and I'm gonna put them below the pick the cut. I'm gonna move the Cubs up to second, and I'm gonna pick the Braves over the Brewers. I'm gonna pick the Brewers as fourth, even though the Brewers has like the second best team. I mean, record in the league at the time. The Braves, I think, has a better chance than the Brewers. I'm not sold on Milwaukee that well. In the American League, Yankees didn't do enough. They needed some relief pitching. They traded away a lot of pitchers. They got rid of Jake Bird also as well, who they also sent to the Cubs. I think they could have used a little bit more. The White Sox actually got pretty better as well. I think them and Cleveland are going to be the last two teams battling it out for that division. Detroit, since they made that trade for Scooble, have been on a winning streak, which is weird. Now the AL West is the one that's up in arms. I can't really call that one. So with all of my yammering just now, I'm gonna try to reach out. I'm gonna try to pass it on to y'all to see if y'all got any opinions about any of these moves and who do you think has the best option. Once you finish naming your biased team.
Well,
I got to give that disclaimer because I already know what all y'all going to say. And Jay, I definitely know what you're going to say. But once you give your biased opinion on your favorite team, who do you really think has a real shot overall?
Now, I'll be real with you. I was surprised at when the Mets traded homie.
Weaver?
Sunday?
Luke Weaver or Freddie Peralta?
Now, my boy Weaver.
Well, you know that there was rumors about them trading Lindor too, but I ain't think that was going to happen.
What?
I mean, I know there was rumors about Lindor because you know what I'm saying. It was, that controversy about him not wanting to play there, be there, and all that other good stuff, injuries and whatnot. But that one really boggled my mind. But as always, I'm gonna say I'm gonna ride with my Mets. I think we always got a chance. We always got a shot. I'd ride or die with them. But if I had to pick another team, I don't know. If there was hypothetically in a strange universe, I don't know. I'll be real with you. The only other real team I'll be honest with, I'm gonna ride with the Dodgers, yo. Like I gotta run with the champs. You know what I mean? So
that's fair. I just wanted to open the floor to everybody else. I didn't want to be the one just rambling. I wanted to open the floor up.
I'm gonna agree with Jay. Outside the Yanks, right now the Dodgers are the team to beat. So, and until somebody beats them,
I mean, when we get to the standings, we can see that.
Uncle, you got it.
Me too, Ma.
I'm a Yankee fan myself.
He was good. He was cool.
I would like to see him. I just don't think they can because I think they're the team that chokes all the time now.
Who?
Who can beat the IL, bro?
I mean, who can beat the Dodgers?
Listen,
is that what
he's saying? He's saying who can?
Who's gonna compete?
They don't go to the World Series, right?
From the National League?
Yeah, from the National League. Who's got the best chance?
I mean, I don't know because I don't watch it enough. But
you know what? This would be a good time to
put in the standings right now.
Wait, I'm gonna pull up. I know we're still in the news, but I'm gonna pull up the standings right now.
So we'll go over the standings real quick. Jay will do the National League East. That's just the thing we do now.
1 minute.
So while Jay pulls it up, so right now, starting with the American League East, the Tampa Bay Rays still lead the division with 4.5 game lead over the Yankees. They're 68-46. The Yankees are 64-51. The Red Sox, who are currently tied with the Chicago White Sox at 10 in the top of the 12th inning right now, which is on my TV. They're 62-51, 5.5 back. Then at the bottom, you got the Orioles, who are 12.5 out, 56-59, and you got the Toronto Blue Jays, who are 54-62. That's 15 games out. Again, Orioles, I was surprised traded because they were still a slight chance for the wild card. Moving forward, Chicago White Sox, who at this time, same time last year, were on a 21-game losing streak. They are currently 5 games over 500 and lead the division by 3.5 games over the second place Minnesota Twins, who have been shocking a little bit lately at 57-59. Cody Clemens, Roger Clemens' son has been playing very well, along with Byron Buxton, but Buxton just went on the injured reserve list as well. You got Royce Lewis out there. The Cleveland Guardians are third at 57 and 59. They 3.5 out. The moves that they made, I don't know if it's going to be enough altogether because they've been struggling offensively. The Detroit Tigers are 56 and 59. They're 4 games out. And the Kansas City Royals are the only team that's really out of it. They're 48 and 68. They're 20 games under 500, 12 and a half out. Moving to the West, which I think is going to be pretty close between Houston, Texas, and Seattle. Houston's a game and a half up right now. They're 59 and 57. Texas is 57 and 58, game and a half out. Seattle is 3 games out. They're 56 and 60. Then you got the Athletics, who are 25 games out at 13 and a half back. They're 45 and 70. And last place, who's been holding on to last place the last 2 to 3 months, the Los Angeles Angels at 44 and 71. They're 14 and a half out in the division. Jay, take over the NL East.
Right now in the NL East, we have the Atlanta Braves leading the way with a record of 69 and 45, followed by the Philadelphia Phillies with a record of 62 and 54. 8 games behind the Braves. And then up next, we have the Marlins with a record of 58 and 57, 11 and a half games behind first place. Up next, we have the Washington Nationals with a record of 56 and 61, and they're 14 and a half games behind. And, we have the New York Amazing Mets, unfortunately rounding up the bottom of the NL East with a record of 50 and 66 with being 20 games behind. But you have to believe right now, okay, the Mets are going to do what they do and come back and lead the way. We are on a 3-game winning streak, and we're going to keep that going.
I saw Unk's face. That's why I thought he was going to say something.
I can't. Oh, my bad. I was on another screen. What?
Now you good. Also, a tough blow for Washington. James Woods went on the IL, so hopefully he won't be out too long. So thank you, Jay. Moving on to the National League Central, the Milwaukee Brewers still lead the division at 72 and 43. They're 5.5 ahead of the Chicago Cubs, who is 67 and 49. The St. Louis Cardinals 57 and 58, 15 games out. Cincinnati's 2 is 56 and 58. They're 15 and a half out. And rounding out and last is the Pittsburgh Pirates at 57 and 60. And they're 16 games out. Even though those teams are 16 games out and 15 and a half out, they're only under like 2 to 3 games under 500.
Okay. Who was oh no, she's not a Pittsburgh Pirates fan. She lucky.
Oh, DeShanta? No, she's a San Diego Padres fan.
Yeah, no. You mean DeShanta the deserter? She left us, man. She don't love us no more. It's all right.
She says hello.
Yeah, I know. Tell her I said hi back, but it'd be better if she was here.
and rounding out the West is your 2-time defending champion, Los Angeles Dodgers. They're 69 and 46. The Arizona Diamondbacks are 8 games out. They're 61 and 54. Again, like I said, the Dodgers are on a 6-game losing streak. The San Diego Padres are 59 and 56. They're 10 games out. They've been playing a little bit better. They won 7 of their last 10. San Francisco Giants are 48 and 67. They're 21 out with their trades. They're obviously looking towards next season in the future. And the Colorado Rockies still holding down last place. You ain't no beating that. 45 and 70. They're 24 games out.
So, all right, y'all. We see, looking at the standings, we see the Dodgers are 69 and 46, right? The Milwaukee Brewers are playing great. They're looking at 72 and 43. You know what I mean? I'm just going to take the top teams in every division right now.
Hey, Jay,
right?
Before you continue, you know what you should do to make it easy to show with the – because we getting towards playoff time soon. Just click on the tab that says wild card, and then you can see each team from the American League and National League and see who's close enough for the wild card and stuff too. That'll also help you out.
Yeah, it's not letting me do what it do.
All right, it's all good.
You know, that's why we need those donations. Help us out, people. But you know, so we got the Braves, we got the Brewers, we got the Astros and the White Sox, Tampa Bay. Do y'all believe any of those teams can honestly beat the Dodgers in 7?
Nope, nobody wants to go.
Silence is golden, and let's.
All right, I guess I'll go. Me, Well, last year I felt that to be honest, the Phillies should have beat the Dodgers. Phillies made some terrible mistakes down the stretch in that last game, and that's how they lost. The Phillies had the Dodgers on the ropes. They just couldn't finish with the knockout blow. I don't believe in Milwaukee. Now Chicago with the team, and not just because of them beating them now, but Chicago, the way they've been playing, and then they're beefing up their bullpen. I think they have the legit chance, and I'm gonna just say it's gonna be between Chicago and Atlanta. That's currently what I say. You never know what happens in the playoffs, but Chicago and Atlanta right now, I think, have the best chance, and I actually think that the Braves have a better chance than the Cubs. So, but I'm gonna say it's Philly, Atlanta, then the Cubs if I had to pick in the order.
All right. What about you, Unc? Do you think there's any teams right now that can take down the Dodgers, Joe? This is a podcast. It's good to say something, because there's also
his silence means everything. But hey, just saying, Philly got Jesus Luzardo, Zach Wheeler, and Christopher Sanchez, and that their starting rotation is just as powerful as the Dodgers.
Don't do it, Art.
It's been a long time.
Hey, Nate. Sorry I haven't said anything. And Jay, if you're trying to speak to me, I can't hear you. I can hear Nate. I can't hear what you're saying.
No wonder he ain't say nothing.
That's why I haven't said anything, because I couldn't hear you. Now I can't hear him.
Listen,
should have left Art on there.
I'm sorry. I'm going. Okay.
You all right, champ? you got hit with a left hook out of nowhere.
Thanks for coming out.
God bless the night. My left hook said pow. But up next on the news, because we're gonna wait till Unc comes back.
Last things I got, the MLB Awards is November 11th, 2026 at the Chelsea at the Cosmopolitan in Las Vegas. Cosmopolitan. Yeah, I couldn't get it out to save my life. Hosted by Roy Wood. Roy Wood is always on MLB Network also as well, because he does cover the HBCU schools, which he does a great job on it every time he covers one of the schools. So I'm looking forward to that in November. You're going to see all the awards, see who wins the Cy Young, MVP. And I just want to give a shout out to the recent Hall of Fame class, 2026, Andrew Jones, Jeff Kent, and Carlos Beltran. For all making it, for all of them, each of them making it into the All-Star, well deserved. I know a lot of people felt some kind of way about Kent, like, man, he borderline. But we're gonna see. I'm waiting on to get in the Hall of Fame too, and we know we're waiting on. But another player that should have been in the Hall of Fame and is not is the captain from. And I don't mean to sound biased, but the original captain before Derek Jeter, Don Mattingly. There's no reason why Don Mattingly is not in the Hall of Fame.
Tell out the Don is not in.
Don is not in.
Mm-mm.
What?
Wait. He's a legendary. He was legendary as a player, legendary as a manager. Like, come on, man.
I could have sworn like Barry Bonds, because I could have sworn Don Mattingly was in, man.
Nope. He's not.
What?
Yeah, he's on like the sixth rendition now of getting voted in too.
Yeah, he was on the contemporary ballot. And this is where I have a problem with those writers making those decisions. He should be in by now.
You know why he's not in? Because he's the only one that didn't win a World Series.
That shouldn't have nothing to do. That had nothing to do with it.
Nate, I agree with you 100% because Don Mattingly is Mr. fucking goddamn Yankee. I don't care. I know how much we like to give that to fucking Lou Gehrig, but I'm gonna tell you something. There wasn't a better fucking Yankee than goddamn Don Mattingly, bro.
And to be clear, Jeff Kent doesn't have a World Series ring, and he just went in this year. So it's not about the ring.
I think he should be in though. He should be in by now.
He should have been in long time ago.
He should have been in, man.
That's just like, I mean, sometimes I feel like the writers sometimes they play a big part in just like, and it's sometimes it's BS.
Come on,
Just
man.
like
That's the only reason. Because if that's the case, they already would have let Barry Bonds in. They already would have let Roger Clemens in. And truth be told, I think that there's still a contingent of writers that don't want to see Pete Rose in. I still believe that there's a contingent of them that don't.
Let me ask you this.
He should be in. It's a lot of bias, and the thing about it is, like you said, Nate, it's writers. It's never players.
Yeah.
So, players.
That's my next statement. Why do we even care what the writers got to say?
Right.
In certain aspects, like I get, journalism, critiquing the game, and being non-biased, just speaking about the game that you love.
But they're not non-biased.
And just be non-biased. Why do you get emotional? Oh, he didn't want to speak to me. So despite the fact that he was a great player,
the greatest,
I don't want to put him. I don't want to put him in. I don't want to vote for him.
Because
take your emotions
Pete Rose had an attitude, and it didn't comply with what they wanted. And doesn't that sound a lot like a lot of shit that's going on now? You know,
at this time, this would be one of the many times I would agree with using some type of AI to have a set standard of requirements to be in the Hall of Fame, right?
I don't think
you submit the players, the player profile and their career stats, and you let the AI run the generated stats and do the numbers and crunch it in and say, all right, cool, based on the criteria, the AI believes they should pass, and then you take a vote on it, and then you can really see if someone's being biased or not.
But see, here's the thing: it needs to be players, it needs to be former players and former coaches. It does not need to be the writers, because writers are not non-biased. Let's keep it 100. They're not. They let their opinions, and like you said, Jay, they let their emotions get in it. I said hi to Barry Bonds. He didn't speak to me. So what? Who are you?
That's what he said.
With Pete Rose, it started with Faye Vincent. He was one of the first. He was one of those that was on there that they petitioned to make sure that Pete Rose is banned. And then when Faye Vincent left out, he made sure that Buzz Selig would keep that going. And that's why Pete was still banned through all that time. Now, with Commissioner Manfred, he's it's like now that he passed away, they're considering it now. But if I'm the family, I'm like, nah. I know they would like to honor they honor him, but it's like now y'all wait till now. Cincinnati has already been for them in the Hall of Fame. The organization itself, just like San Francisco organization put Barry Bonds in there. But it's just unfortunate. It's a lot of people that unfortunately are going to miss out that should get in there.
Me personally, if I was Pete Rose's family, and if they'd be like, yeah, we're gonna let your father, and we're gonna induct him into the Hall of Fame. We would like for you to come up here. We would like to come up here, and accept it on his behalf. I'll gladly would come up there, and I would gladly accept it. And the speech I would give was, Cincinnati is some real ones. The MLB and the writers is some suckers. We know he'd been a Hall of Fame. We knew he'd been a legend. Y'all are late. Y'all are cornballs. I'm out. Mic drop. And I'm walking away.
This is my last take on the part. It's just like the 1991 AL MVP race award. And Cecil Fielder recently was on All the Smoke with Matt Barnes. Because if anybody know, Matt Barnes does a baseball segment on his own, and he's been doing some great interviews. He has some great MLB players on it. He's had Harold Reynolds on there recently, Royce Clayton. He's had a lot of players on there, and Cecil was talking about when he lost to Ricky Henderson in 1990. He said, "Cool, I accept that because Ricky stole over 100 plus something bases." When he asked, even though Cecil put up some dominant numbers, when he found out, they told him the reason why he didn't get the nod was because he played on the last place team. They weren't last place, but they were fourth place, so they were second to last. So he said, "All right, cool," and he said, "It's Ricky." Following year in '91, he lost out to Cal Ripken. Cal Ripken was playing on the second to last place team. Meanwhile, Detroit has switched from being 6 games under 500 to being about 9 games over 500. And he still lost. So now what are you trying to tell me?
They biased.
And Cecil went for I think 36 home runs and I know it was about 143, 148 RBIs that year, while batting about 343.
That's why I always call analysts. I call them professional opinionists because
he said personal
professional opinionists because that's all they doing. The only one I actually seen, and I know I'm a little biased to when they speak about the sport is Ryan Clark. He actually breaks it down what the player is doing, what the player did. You see what I'm saying? Versus, oh well, I don't like him because he wore red and my favorite color is blue. You know, stupid stuff like that.
I think Jalen Rose has some great takes on basketball too as well. A lot of times he's usually right.
Yeah, he does have some good takes. And speaking of Jalen Rose, I know we're not talking about. I know we jumped off of baseball real quick, and I'm sorry, but he said basketball coverage now it's not what it used to be. It's a lot of fanboys. You know, what's that?
No, I'm saying I saw that. I think we put it in the chat for Friday.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. So we'll wait. Okay.
So with that, appreciate everybody for their opinions. We're gonna move on because we already get towards that hour, and we're gonna go past that though, Jay. We're gonna need an executive decision today.
Executive decision. Man, I'm on summer vacation, man. I got a new job and everything. I'm back to work. I don't get summers off no more.
Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club.
It was fun for the past 9 years.
But I can't go without giving a shout out to my AUSL girls. So I gotta cover them.
To the ladies.
Shout out to the Utah Talons on winning this year's championship, going back to back, beating the Chicago Bandits, sweeping them two games to nothing. Montana Phelps, their pitcher, had MVP. They played a great season this year, and their viewership went up even more this year. So I'm looking forward to next year with the team, and as they continue to get more teams, they'll continue to just grow and grow with the AUSL league. So I'm looking forward to next season for more from the AUSL. So shout out to all the girls from the entire league, and also congratulations to the Utah Talons, who are now 2-time defending champions.
Let's go, ladies. Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all did y'all thing, kid. Yo, you can tell the catcher is the heart and soul of the team. Like, she lit. Like, yeah, we did that, and what? I can respect that.
Now, moving on, they have their Series Cup that's coming up, and they have their team captains, which are Kalani Ricketts, Kayla Kowalik, and Rachel Garcia. So for Team Fernandez, real quick, I'll go over them. Team Fernandez, you got Billy Andrews, Mia Davidson, Caroline Jacobson, Devin Nett, Haley Lee, Jenna Laird, Jocelyn Erickson, Kelly Torres, Maya Johnson, Alana Vada, Peyton Gottschall, and KK Madry. Then for Team Watley, you got Allie Newland, Jalen Ford, Kaylee Wyckoff, Kirsten Roos, Kayla Sand, Mac Barber, Maddie Penta, Mackenzie Clark, Odechi Alexander Bennett, Savannah Jacquish, Sarah Gordon, and Sierra Sacco Fiera. So congratulations to those ladies for that AUSL Cup that's coming up, and that's this weekend actually. And next we got our shining stars for this week. First, we're going to start off with Pittsburgh Pirates. The Pittsburgh Pirates with my bad. Jay, you can real quick, can you read that off for me? Because I'm looking for something.
As I can't pronounce his name, Esmeralda Valdez.
Esmeralda Valdez.
Yeah, Esmeralda Valdez, yo. So right now at bat with a 134, average is 276. He has 14 home runs, 36 RBIs, zero stolen bases, and a OPS of 1.36.
So Esmer Valdez is born in San Juan de la Maguana, Dominican Republic. Born January 27, 2004. He made his MLB debut this year, May 22nd, for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Back in 2021, he had signed with the Pirates organization from the international as an international free agent, and he played for the Dominican Summer League for the Pirates. As most of, if you don't know, in Dominican Republic, almost every team has a league team over there. And he played 33 games for the rookie level Florida Complex League Pirates also as well. Moving on to our next shining star is Vaughn Grisham of the Los Angeles Angels. Now, Vaughn Grisham is a shortstop for the Angels. He was born January 5th, 2001. And he's 25 years old from Orlando, Florida. He started his career with the Atlanta Braves back in August of 2002. He's back 258 with 12 home runs and 80 RBIs. He played a year with the Braves, then moved on to the Red Sox in 2024. He's been with the Angels since this year. In his amateur career, he went to Paul Haggerty High School in Oviedo, Florida, where him and Detroit Tigers superstar Riley Green were teammates. And as a senior, he had a 389 batting average with a .82 ERA because he pitched also as well. He was selected by Atlanta in the 11th round of the 2019 draft where he was signed. But then he's foregoing his commitment to play college football at Florida International University. So those are your shining stars for this week. Moving on to the upcoming games of the week. So for this weekend, we have first for this weekend, which is Friday through Sunday, we got the Braves playing the Yankees. Atlanta going to New York to play the Yankees. The AL Central Division rivals, the Cleveland Guardians and the Chicago White Sox will play each other. The Tampa Bay Rays and the Seattle Mariners will go. The Tampa Bay Rays will go to Seattle to play the Mariners, and the Houston Astros go out to Petco Park in San Diego to play the Padres. Then starting next week, we'll have games to just look at the two young teams. The Pittsburgh Pirates, while they were in last place, they still have a lot of talent. And the Miami Marlins, who fell off a little bit since May. Since May, they'll be hosting the Pirates. The Cubs and the Washington Nationals. Another game to look at. The Philadelphia Phillies against the St. Louis Cardinals will be a good one. And also coming to visit the Padres next week will be the Milwaukee Brewers. Two teams who possibly may meet each other in the playoffs next year. Now, we're only going to give one throwback clip for the week. And this is – the question was asked, is this the greatest home run robbery ever? Yeah, Jay just skipped right past that video.
My bad. I didn't skip it. It was just the thing.
Nah, he's skipping over my my highlights and stuff. Didn't give me a show last week.
Yo, you know what it is, Nate?
I'm trying to get everything in that I can. Like, might not see me again for 3 weeks.
Don't do me like that.
That's just how shady as fuck, man.
Don't do me like
Shadiest
that.
MLB show on the pod, baby.
Nah, you know what it is, Nate? So when I show the slides right on the video, I mean on the thing, and I hit next, it skips over the videos and only shows me the pictures. Then when I close it out and I look back, I'm like, oh snap! There was some highlights of the softball highlights. So I might try to get a couple of those in. But we are 3 minutes and 40 seconds over time. I just want to let you know. Just putting it out there.
That's why we need those donations so we get that high tech quality work so we can make our videos better.
Exactly. Donations.
This is back to square fucking one, isn't it?
So this is an old throwback clip. You got the audio on it?
Instead, he's got wow, what a catch by Gary Matthews Jr. to take away a homer.
Yo.
Was that the catch he made when old boy threw the no-hitter?
I'm not sure exactly.
I don't think that was, but
it wasn't that one.
he's done a couple of those in his career, and I know that the most famous one was when I forget the fat pitcher he was for the White Sox. That motherfucker in the 8th inning ran up that wall and got that fucking ball and kept that no-hitter going. Or was it his perfect game? I think that was his perfect game.
Yo, this is crazy right here. This is crazy. You're gonna.
So this is the food of the week. So we going big bag this weekend.
No, this is bigger than Big Bag. This is Gigantor.
So this is the Arizona Diamondbacks. 8 pounds of nachos.
Oh hell no!
This
is my
classic nachos with a choice of barbacoa beef, pork carnitas, or vegetarian fajita.
Okay. It sounds good, but 8 pounds of it.
8 pounds, dude.
8 pounds. I want to know who's eating that at a
How much does it cost? First, how much does it cost?
That's about a good $70.
Yo, y'all straight up trying to give niggas coronaries at the baseball games.
So actually, it's between $28 to $40.
Depending on what your protein is.
Yeah, probably so. That's mainly probably what it is because it's about 100. It's 128 ounces. Now, Jay, I meant to bring that up too. When we went to the Astros game, remember how Jay was always talking about sharing food?
Yeah.
The family, we all shared the food that we had at the game that day.
Nah,
just so you know.
Nah, I don't believe it.
Jay was talking about sharing the burger.
Yo, just know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I would never share no type of food item with none of y'all, yo. I don't care if I got a Lifesaver, a Twizzler, an M&M.
Hold on, bro. Those are individual wraps. Nobody want none of that shit out your mouth.
Listen, when I said with somebody share a burger, I will cut the burger in half. You get half the burger, I have half the burger.
That sounds about right.
Shit. No, Unc. When I said that, everybody was like, I ain't sharing no burger. Cool. Y'all Negroes will go hungry around me. I'm just letting y'all know. Don't be hungry around me. Don't ask me for a piece.
Don't be asking for none of my Twizzler stick, man.
Don't ask for, let me get a French fry. No. Remember, you don't share food. No.
I'm too much of a big back to split a burger. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm too much of a big back to split a burger.
Nate, the burger we saw had 15 patties on it, bro.
I said what I said.
My bad. 15 patties, son, with cheese and onions and all types of coronary artery disease, yo.
Listen, I can't. All that cheese, I don't care how many lactate pills I take. All that cheese, it ain't gonna work, dude. So y'all can have a burger.
Art gonna be in the ER on the way to Holy Cross.
I'm coming to join you, Elizabeth.
We know Uncle eat that all by himself, though.
Without burping.
If you don't have GERD, you will after eating that burger, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
If I had anything, I'm gonna have one long burp and one giant fart. That's gonna be it.
Nah, you gonna go to the bathroom on yourself. You fart. you don't fart.
That shit ain't coming out, bro. They said 15 patties and some cheese be backed up for about a week.
Hey, you wanna talk about Big Back? Y'all, is there Elevation Burger in Carolina yet?
Nah.
What about in Texas?
If they do, everybody eats Whataburger. That's the main thing out here. Whataburger.
No, that's the. I don't know, man. I can't say that.
I never had Whataburger.
Some shit in Whataburger do be good, but it do be that's the Southern Florida cousin of everybody else's food chains.
The patty melt is the best one out of all of them.
Yeah, I can't argue with you. You're right about that. Yeah.
So I went to Elevation, and I got 4 patties. I'll never do that again.
What? Chicken?
No, 4 patties. Elevation Burger.
You got 4 patties. Okay.
On one burger?
Yeah. I'll never do that again.
All right, said no lettuce, no onions, no tomatoes, just Give me all patties.
And all cheese with a little bit of mustard.
Why?
No, I got lettuce. I got lettuce and tomato and bacon. I didn't get any
That's
cheese.
why
though.
see, that's why you had
Wait.
shits.
With 4 patties.
Yeah, I got 4 patties.
4 patties.
And it was just.
But I'm gonna tell you what my plan. I'm gonna tell you what I did, and I planned it out, and I still got sick. That's why I said I'd never do it again. I fasted for like 12 hours, and I said I'm gonna try this 4. I'm gonna get the elevation, and I'm gonna get 4 patties.
So wait a minute. All right, you didn't do this on your own with just trying to go in there and do it. You had to get told to do it.
No, I did it on my own.
You didn't think this through. You didn't think this all the way through.
No, I told you I fasted for 12 hours.
That was your first mistake. You emptied out your whole stomach and didn't have nothing in there, and you just want to go in there and eat something greasy and
how else was I going to try 4 patties though?
And you got full quickly, didn't you?
No, I finished.
No, he wasn't because he had to eat the fucking 18
but
before he got to the rest
finished
of them.
it, but all that grease and everything else and
all that hot dog water juice.
He was done. He was done. He was curled up like a fried shrimp.
He had hot dog water. He had a whole bunch of hot dog water.
Hey,
He was
and the
he was prairie dog and trying to get home.
Right? And this is before the grade came in, so I was, I wasn't. So I ordered the joint, right, and the cashier was like, 4 patties. She repeated it. I said, yeah, 4 patties. Never again.
She probably asked you, are you that big dude that smiles and eats all our food?
Art like, shut up and take my money. Give me my damn burger.
Yo, Art, like, for real, bro. Like, what was you thinking, man? Like,
I'm so hungry.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I've still been at Wendy's. I've still been to Wendy's recently and got the triple baconator.
Oh, that right. You know what, Nate? They call you Nate the Great, but you could have been Nate the Dead. That's just gonna kill you.
I missed it, man. Baby girl was asking me something. What'd you say, Nate?
Nate said he was trying to kill himself by eating a triple burger from Wendy's.
I didn't try. What do you mean? I've been killing them joints over the years. I haven't had one in about 7 to 8 months.
Even beef.
You still do? I'm about to say you still doing that?
No,
At your big age?
Beef.
Or the baconators? Well, the last time I had one was last year.
No, I'm talking about you
hot your ass back over there. Had another
you still
one.
doing that?
I still do what?
You still doing the triple patties at Wendy's?
Not as much. Sometimes if I get the taste, but I don't eat them on a regular. It's got to be every once in a blue moon. I haven't had nothing since they been talking about the lettuce to make your ass explode.
That stuff is that ain't right, bro.
That ain't right.
And this comes from a man who drinks Mountain Dew religiously, so you know. Like, I was baptized in Mountain Dew.
Look, he had us all shaking our heads right there. No, Jay.
Like,
no.
yo.
But no, in all fairness, I did the 4 patties before I hit 40. I wasn't quite 40 yet. I was like 37.
All right, you know we don't believe you, right? You tried it 2
I
weeks
know you
ago.
Art had one as soon as he turned 40. Art had one.
Yo, Art line. He did it as soon as he got back from vacation. Like, talk about yo.
You know why I'm here.
Talking about yo. Talking about he telling us, yeah, I can't do the podcast tonight. Yeah, we know why, because you sick. You talking about, yeah, I'm on family time. I'm on family time. No, you on toilet time. You was on the toilet. Your stomach was hurting and you was heaving.
Oh man.
Oh.
So now we come to Jay's favorite part of the show, but also knows that we're coming to the end of the show. Here's our tutorial for the week. This is coming from, and this one is coming from current Duke standout Megan Casey Curb. Sorry.
Oh, give me 1 second. I'm gonna get it up. Pause. Let me pause this video. Man, got stupid commercials whatchamacallit, on
And
YouTube.
this is just 4 pitching drills to work on your mechanics for our girls out there that's playing softball. These are just 4 little drill mechanics.
Listen, pay attention. Ladies, young ladies, pay attention. Because she's going to teach you how to hing. She's going to teach you to hing.
I'm a pitcher at Duke University, and today I partnered with Megan, and we're going to walk you guys through some basic softball pitching motions that can help you guys develop and move into advanced pitching. These drills that I'm going to be walking you guys through are drills that I wish I knew when I was younger, and drills that really help lay that foundation for pitching to kind of show you how basic it really is and how it's just different body movements working together to create one fluid movement. One of the things I really struggled with in my beginning stages of pitching was learning how to separate the upper body from the lower body. I think that I used a lot of upper body movements and kind of forgot about the lower half, not really realizing that the lower half is what gives you all the power and all the push off the mound and all the velocity. So going into college, I learned this drill that's a super basic takeoff drill, and it helps you just kind of get that feel to getting your hips involved. So what I do is I start with my hands right in front of my shoulders, and I put myself at a 45-degree angle. I'm a lefty, so I put my left foot in front. If you're a righty, you just do the opposite, you just mirror. So I start here, and I really just focus on a pitching takeoff, so I drive this plant leg up and into the wall, and I really focus on kind of throwing my hips forward into the wall, so once you get there, you're kind of directly in a line into it. So I just start my pitching motion, and the goal here is to really get in your hips and take off straight, kind of just like we were doing with the wall. You just don't have that wall to support you, and you take off and really get your momentum towards the catcher. And you want to go out far towards the catcher. That way you're getting closer. It helps with velocity and it helps with accuracy. Another reason that I really like this drill is something that I really grew up struggling with was my arm consistently flew away from my body, kind of pulling you in 2 different directions, and you lose a lot of velocity, accuracy, and just a lot of fluidity in your mechanics if you pull apart like that. So that's another reason that you really just want to focus on going out and straight to the catcher here.
Jay, you gonna watch the whole video?
I am. He's showing you how to hit it with the knees. Don't be hating because I'm locked.
Between what your upper body's doing and what your legs are doing once we add the legs later on.
All right. See?
This drill is super important for me.
You know.
Hey Nate, send me that link. Send me that link. I'm gonna send that to my homie down in Mississippi. His daughter playing high school softball. So
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? All I know is that Nate talking about he wanted to make executive decisions and do the show longer. I extended by watching the tutorial video. He hating. I don't get it, y'all. I don't get it.
And last, before we wrap it up, shout out to the Women's Pro Baseball League, the WPBL, which had their first inaugural game August 1st. With the first game we in the Los Angeles Queens playing in New York Heights up down in Robin Roberts Stadium in Springfield, Illinois. I know a lot of people mainly remember that from Martha Reeves, Martha Reeves and her national anthem. You know, she's been clowned for that. If you've seen the video on YouTube, but some notable players from the WPBL, just to name some. You know, Kelsey Whitmore, Monet Davis, who most of us probably remember when she played in the Little League World Series. She plays for the Los Angeles Queens. Amaya Sato, Ashton Lansdale, Ali Schroeder, and Danae Benitez, just to name a few of them in that league. So check them out. I know they're coming on like ESPN or something like that on the weekends. Check out their league. Now theirs is different. They're actually pitching overhand like Major League Baseball. They're not doing the underhand with the ying that Jay's always into. So just a little different.
Now, I'm be honest with you. I'm just a personal fan of softball in general because my pops used to play softball and whatever. And you know, when the women do it, I think it's better than when the men pitch softball. Because my dad he didn't play arc softball. You just put it up there. It was kind of fast pitch underhand. But I don't know the way the women do it. I don't know. They whip the whole shoulder. Yeah, it's kind of dope. And it's exciting. Like I like that. It's like I don't know. It's really aggressive. It's dope. It's like it's just dope the way they pitch and then they be animated. Yeah,
I said it was aggressive. It's
violent.
It was exciting. You niggas.
No, it is.
It is. Yo,
It is, man.
I could sit there and watch women's softball all day, like watch the pitches, just go to work. And it is like the most women's softball is a very aggressive sport.
I'm gonna tell you this, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like
when Quattro plays right at the Nats Academy, the college softball teams come and play on the same fields, man. Yo, them girls is nasty, man. And when I say nasty, I mean not. I mean they nasty in a good. Never mind. They're nice.
You know, we know what you mean, Art. You was making it worse by trying to explain it.
You know you can't say too much around Unk. He immature.
That was good. You tried, Art. That was
it is exciting because
they may not miss Jackson, but they nasty.
No, because the way it's a lot of skill. And look, these young ladies are very powerful. Very freaking powerful, especially where they be hitting that pill.
Yo,
and swinging that bat. They're very powerful.
Yo, they be sending it. I mean, and then you be hearing your Art. I know you be hearing that pink.
Yep.
Pink.
Like I see one girl. She hit the joint into the street.
Yo,
they got a couple of batters. Yeah, bro. I have to agree. They don't be. Yeah, they be putting all kind of aluminum on that ball, boy.
She hit in the street. And a lot of times when they hit a foul ball, it'll come over into the little league field where the boys are playing.
Killing a couple of right fielders. Huh?
The only real saving grace is the balls are bright yellow, so you see them, but you hear them before you see them because be like
they screaming.
Yeah. So, again, shout out to the ladies, man. Keep doing y'all wonderful thing. Keep inspiring the next generation, and you know what I'm gonna say? Get to the bag. Run it up. Run it all the way up. Get the sponsorships, get the deals, get the endorsements, get the contracts, get it all, ladies. Y'all deserve it. All right. So I hope y'all get it. On that note, Nate, as always, man, we had a wonderful show, man. Thank you for gracing us with that baseball knowledge that you have. You know what I'm saying? The highlights, the clips, the videos, and the information. But, before we get up out of here, we always drop a gem on people. You know what I'm saying? Give you some food for thought. Hopefully, you like it. Like Arthur ate the 4 patties and it was all, 4 patty burger and he was good. Nate ate the triple bypass burger from Wendy's. It was all good. So this is some food for thought that's healthy, unlike the Mountain Dew that I drink. So, Unc, we're going to let you set it off, yo. Uncle, you all right?
I'm fine, man. I'm all right. I just had a coordinary hearing y'all talk about all that shit, man. Yo, we're breaking out. Y'all just remember, man. No matter what you do, everything you learn is experience. Take it for what it is. Use it in your later days so that it always be a good experience for you. And don't be afraid to fail, man. Go out there and do your best at everything you do. And if you don't see the first time, try to get that shit done the second time, baby.
All right. I'm gonna go next. Art, you after me. Then Nate, close the show, kid. As for me tonight, just remember, man. If your ambitions are high, you must expect the path to be tough, and you'll be tested from time to time, yo. So listen, no matter what you do, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna have high ambitions, high goals. You want to achieve them. Yo, it's not gonna be easy. Okay, you're gonna go through some trials, some tribulations, but always remember why you're doing it, who you're doing it for, and how much you're gonna enjoy getting past whatever gets in your way. And it's not gonna be hard all the time, but from time to time you will face some difficulties. All right, but just persevere and you be good. All right, what you got for the people?
All right, to quote the great Donnie Simpson from Video Soul back in the day on BET, always shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll be amongst the stars.
That's where I got it from.
Oh, you can't say that. You ain't got green eyes. You gotta say it with a twinkle. I'm Donnie Simpson. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Nate,
That's
what
a
you
good
got
one,
for
though.
us,
I
kid?
like that. But you got that twinkle in your eyes. Yeah.
I'm just follow behind a guy that I like to listen to on keeping it sports related. Jeff Passan, who covers Major League Baseball. He's on ESPN. He was on All the Smoke recently though too. And they were talking about traveling, basically like the AAU of baseball. But I like what he said, and I'm gonna pass that on here to the communities out there, parents in local communities. Take the sport back. Don't let these big corporations take over, and then you're out and they're outfunding you or outpricing you where you can't even, where a lot of kids are missing out on opportunities who are actually really good to play